We are ready for block 4. This is the middle of our series of blocks. We're doing 7 blocks. This is the 4th one. And this one, I'm gonna make it a little complicated for you at the beginning, but then it'll be a little easier towards the end. So we are doing this block with a super textural raised flower in the center. I'm gonna show you how to do that. We'll be working behind stitches that we've already created. It's gonna feel like we're going backwards, but it creates this fantastic little spiral flower in the center. And then I get a little bit easier on you for the outer portion of the square. So we're gonna have fun with this one. Let's get started. So I'm super excited about block 4. Let's take a look at it. You can really see it here. And the center of it is just so graphic and 3D. We're gonna be working in rounds, but we're actually gonna go back and forth in rows within those rounds, layers and layers and layers of stitches. So let's hop in. I'm gonna start with my cream color here. So I'm doing the magic ring or the magic loop again. I'm not gonna go really slow with it this time because we've done it a couple of times. But if you do need help with this, we do have a stitch support video and we'll put that link up above. So I'm gonna chain 3. I already chained 1, so that's 2. And then I'm gonna do 3 double crochets into our ring. 2, 3. Now, what's different about this is I'm not gonna keep working around this ring and then join it to where we started and close it all up. We actually have to work back across this group of stitches. Here, let me bring the finished square in and show you. We're actually gonna, because it's a 3D flower, we have to build these stitches up a bit. So we're gonna work back across them before joining back into the ring. Let me show you how that works because I know it sounds crazy, but it really works. So from here, I'm gonna chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna turn this whole thing over and I'm gonna do a double crochet into that first stitch and split my yarn and split my yarn and split my yarn, and that happens. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna do a double crochet into each of the next 2 stitches and into that chain 3 that we started this section with. So I've got 3 more double crochets to do. There's 1, 2, 3. And again, just a little wiggle will get you through there. So right now, it kind of looks like a strange, maybe like the way you drew an engagement ring when you were in kindergarten. Nice big ring, big diamond on top. The next step is to chain 3. And then we're gonna turn this over again. But instead of working into any of these stitches that we made, we're gonna go back to working in the ring. We're gonna do double crochets. So I'm gonna yarn over and I'm gonna bring my hook right over here next to the last double crochet that I made and do a double crochet into the ring. See how that puts that chain 3 that we just made behind the first group of double crochets that we made, and it sort of folds it over. We're gonna keep doing this all the way around. So I did 1 double crochet. I'm gonna do 3 more. There's 1, 2, 3, chain 3, turn your work over, and 1 double crochet in each of those double crochets. So you're going to do 4 double crochets. 1, 2, oh, I missed a strand. 3, 4. I'm going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to come across the back here, and I'm going to double crochet next to where I double crocheted previously and do 4 of those all together. And you're starting to get the hang of it. Let me do this one more time with you. There's 4 double crochets, chain 3, turn it over, 1 double crochet into each of those double crochets. Hold on, I split my yarn, I left 1 little strand out there. There's 2, there's 3, there's 4, chain 3, pull some yarn, work behind that group, and then you're going to do 4 more double crochets. So you're going to do this a total of 8 times. So we've done 3, you're going to do 5 more. Join me back here when you have 8 of these petals, and we'll close this all up. So I've got all 8 of my petals made, and I've ended the last one with a chain 3. And I'm going to take my hook out here and put a stitch marker in there to hold that stitch. Remember, if you ever have to walk away from your crochet, take your hook out, put a stitch marker in your live stitch, and you can walk away without it unraveling, because it's just easier to close up a magic loop or the magic ring if you don't have to worry about trying to manipulate your hook as well. So again, I'm not going to be super slow with this because we have done this in previous episodes, and we do have a stitch support on this. Put the link above on how to close up your magic ring or magic loop. But you want to close that up nice and tight. I just love that. I love it because I'm not always a big fan of having a donut hole in the middle of my work, and this gives me a nice tight center. All right, now I'm going to go back to this stitch. I can take that stitch marker out, and then what we're going to do is this chain 3 that we made, we are going to roll our work a little bit and find the chain 3 off the back of this petal. This is the first petal that we made. So the chain 3 off the back, we're going to do a slip stitch there to join. See that? And now we have 8 little roly-poly petals. I love them, they're so cute. Okay, we're ready for round 2. The round 2 on this is where we're going to turn what we've done here into a square. To do that, we're actually going to start by making our first corner. So we're going to chain 3, 2, 3. That counts as a double crochet. Then this is the chain 3 from the back of this petal that began this petal. So working around that chain behind this petal, we're going to do 2 more double crochets. We're going to chain 2 and then do 3 more double crochets. Oh. See that? That's our first corner. Now we're going to move this petal out of the way so we can see the chain that lives behind it. And we're going to create the first side of our square. We're just going to do 3 double crochets around and into that chain 3 space. I need some more yarn. See that? Now we're going to fold this petal down. See the chain 3, we're going to do another corner. 3 double crochets, a chain 2, and then 3 more double crochets into this same chain 3 space. Oh. Good. That's our second corner. Fold that petal down, find that chain 3. You're going to work 3 double crochets. Nope, that stitch doesn't want to be, so I'm just going to go back and start it again. Don't be afraid to take out your stitches. Two and 3. Then you'll create another corner inside, another corner inside. Meet me back here to finish up round 2. So I just finished my last group of 3 double crochets. That completes that side. And so now I'm going to go back to, there's the first double crochet. So then this is our chain, which looks a little funky, but it's all right. And it's behind everything, so I don't worry about it. And I'll do my slip stitch to join. And that is the end of round 2. I'm going to cut my yarn over and pull through to fasten off. Look at how cute that is. That actually, a whole blanket full of that. Primo. Do it. Somebody do it. It would be so cute. So I'm ready to start round 3. I'm going to bring in my next color and we're going to start in a corner. And this is where we ended the last round, and there's a corner right here and it's not exactly the same, but it's close enough that it bugs me. So I'm going to give it a quarter turn and start in this corner. I'm going to reach through, grab my new yarn, pull it through. Again, this isn't anything, it's just potential. I'm going to chain 3. The first chain I'm going to use the working yarn and the tail together. That locks that tail in place. Then I can drop the tail and chain 2 more. 1, 2. Now, I'm going to do a thing here that I haven't done in any of the other squares, but I think you're probably comfortable enough with your stitches now that you might be able to pick up on this if you've never done it before. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to work over my tail a little bit to lock it in place. I'm going to do 2 double crochets, and I'm just holding my tail up along the top of my stitches, and then I'm going to tell myself that it doesn't exist. It just lives there. That's where it lives. It's just part of the stitches. It's not the tail. It's not anything else. I'm just making a double crochet. There's no tail there. I don't know what you're talking about. And now it's, that tail is now inside the feet of these 2 double crochets. This isn't a substitute for weaving in your ends. It's just an extra way to lock that tail in place and make sure that it's not going to wiggle its way out of your work. So now I'm just going to kind of tuck it out of the way behind. And I'm going to chain 3. And then I'm going to do 3 more double crochets into that same chain 3 space. 2, 3. I think I grabbed my tail when I went through there. There we go. And now I'm going to do a double crochet in each of these 9 double crochets. Remember that first one where you go into that stitch is actually to the right, so it might be hiding inside that double crochet you just did. It's all right to pull it to the side so that you can see it. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Need a little more yarn. 6, 7, 8, and 9. And that evens out that side nicely. And now we're going to do another corner into that chain space there. 3 double crochets, chain 3, 3 double crochets, double crochet your way across the side, the next corner, the next side, corner, side. Meet me back here to join round 3. So I'm on the last double crochet here of round 3, and I'm going to do a slip stitch. There's that first double crochet that I made. Here's the top of that chain that I started with. There's my slip stitch to join. So now rounds 4 and 5 are just the same as round 3 that we just did. You're going to chain 3 to start, double crochet in each double crochet around, and your corners will be 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet, just like this. 2 more yarn, always more yarn. 3, chain 3, 3 more double crochets, 2, 3, 1 double crochet in each double crochet along the side. So you'll work all the way around here for 4. You'll chain 3, double crochet in every double crochet, 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet in the corners for round 5, and then meet me back here for round 6. So I'm on my last double crochet of round 6, and then I'm going to do a slip stitch to join. We've only got 1 more round on this square. and it's easy peasy. It's all single crochet. I'm going to chain 1, single crochet in that same place where we did the slip stitch. Remember that this next stitch can be a little funky to find. Don't hesitate to flip your hook over and use it as a hook to find that stitch. And then we're just going to single crochet across until we get to that chain 3 corner space. One more. All right, in this chain 3 corner space, we're going to do 5 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, sometimes you need to pull those stitches back and expose a little bit more of the chain to fit that last stitch in. That's 5. And then there's our first single crochet, our first double crochet of the side. We single crochet into that. Then we're going to single crochet across this side, 5 single crochets in that chain 3 corner space, single crochet your way across this side, same thing in the corner, side, side, and then you will be done with your first 4th square. You're going to make 4 of these. You can block them as you go, like I showed you in the first block tutorial, or you can hold on to them and block them all at the end. I love these little 3D petals. Your crocheter friends are going to be like, wait, how did you do that? Like, take a little pride in the work that you're doing in this project because it is building your skills and you are making some fun stuff that other people are going to want to know how you did. So that's block 4. I hope that you are having as much fun with this as I am having with it because I just love this blanket. I love pulling all these different motifs together into a cohesive blanket and just having fun with the techniques. Remember, you can assembly line these if you want to. Do the first round on all 4 blocks that you have. Do the second round on all 4 blocks. Move through it that way and finish them all at the same time, or you can make them entirely from beginning to end for each block. Join me back here in June. We will be working on the 5th block in this blanket. And in the meantime, happy crocheting.